Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We got some flying to do tonight. We do. Turn the music down a little bit here. Say hello to some people that are in the house. We got Green, Rec, Edits here, Ryan Key. We got Tog in the house. Well, hello there. Zapper Masters here. What's up? How you doing? Josh P. Hello. So this line of storms that came through the Midwest today packed a pretty good punch on them with wind, hail, tornadoes, all of that. So we're in Springfield, Illinois, and we're going to fly across the line utilizing the weather radar capability that this airplane has. This is the Black Square Caravan. Pre-release comes out on St. Patty's Day on Tuesday, the 17th. And we can talk about the plane a little bit later on. Big thanks to Just Flight and to Black Square for sending me this early so we can fly it together. But this is going to be interesting. This is going to come down to us, utilizing the weather radar the best we can. But you can see this line is already starting to move this way. You see it already kind of down that way. You can see the Virga in the air way in the distance. So the line of storms are starting to arrive here. So let's go over here. First things first, we're going to come up here and we're going to get the rudder lock. This is the most important thing on the airplane. Put that down. Now we're going to come over this way and let's go ahead and I've already done a pre-flight on the airplane. It seems like everything's good to go with it. We just need to take the chocks out of here and get the nose cover. And that is looking good. We're flying this is the Caravan Professional without the cargo pod on it. No cargo pod on this one. It got hairy up in St. Louis. Yeah, the moment it got past St. Louis, it's whenever it went tornado warned and all that stuff. Man, look at those things. Yeah, these storms are going nuts already. Let's hop up in the airplane. Let's get it fired up and ready to go here. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Those come to the on position. We've already got that put away. We're gonna go make sure our battery's on. And ignition's on normal. Starter's there. Ready to go with that. Let's go ahead and push that forward. I'm gonna kill the music here while we do the engine start, just because Boris sounds are so good on this thing. So let's go ahead and do that. Get it out of beta range. There we go. Parking brake set. About 20 right there. Watch ITT. Start rolling back. NG's climbing. No hung start. Good engine start right there. I'm also using the TDS GTN-XI. My wonderful TDS GNXI. GTN 750. I'm going to be using that today for avionics. Map on that guy. Flight plan here. We're going...
TOS, system test okay.
We got an interesting one here today. So our flight plan is taking us out to Bud, and then we're doing the Bud 3 arrival into Spirit. So Bud and then Bud 3. So just basically at a waypoint, Spirit of St. Louis Airport. And then we're going to go ahead and click on that guy. And yep, that's good. It's already got it in there. You'll love to see that. Go to procedure page. And the arrival is the Bud 3. There it is right there. And we're going to be expecting runway probably 26 left, I would imagine. Probably 26 left. We'll plan for that. We'll see what they end up giving us. We'll load the arrival. There we go. It's in there now. And that's all we have to do, because the GTN 750 is just fantastic, really is good. This is on. Have it on 60. That's fine for now. Let's put this in the middle for that. Gain is on max. And our local altimeter setting is good. Let's start up all beyond ATC so I can get my clearance and all that. We are going to do that. We have to make sure this thing... I always forget to turn the damn starter off. We're going to get a hot battery now. Reset the generator. We shouldn't have a beta, prop beta button. Options. Turn that off. There we go. All right, we got that plugged in.
Beyond ATC.
Andrew, thank you for the 68 months, man. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Yeah, it was a good race today. Danny Hamlin got it done. Old Danny Hamlin. All right, everything's coming to life here. Let's get the ATIS.
Wind 180 at 26, gust tree 9er. Visibility 10. Ceiling 4,200 broken. 49er 00 broken. Temperature 20. Dew point 12. Altimeter 29er, tree 1. Landing and departing runway 22. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for Abraham Lincoln Capital. Advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey.
Information whiskey.
Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport information whiskey.
Capital clearance. November 7460 Bravo. IFR to Spirit of St. Louis Airport.
November 7460 Bravo. Clearance cleared to Spirit of St. Louis. Radar vectors buoyed, then as filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect 8,000 feet 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 1 tree 2.575. Squawk 5542.
Cleared to Spirit of St. Louis Airport. Radar vectors bud, then is filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect 8,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.575. Squawk 5542. Caravan November 7460 Bravo.
November 7460 Bravo. Read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for start or taxi.
Contact ground 121.9er when ready to start or taxi. Caravan 60 Bravo. All right, cool. We're good to go on that. We're out on that even better. We have whiskey. Let them know we have whiskey. Capital ground. Caravan November 7460 Bravo. Ready to taxi with whiskey.
November 7460 Bravo. Runway 22 taxi via Bravo 3 Bravo Alpha.
Runway 22, taxi via Bravo 3, Bravo Alpha. Caravan 60 Bravo. All right. Flaps are set. We're going out on Bravo 3, then Bravo, and then Alpha. Bravo 3, Bravo Alpha. Get that window open so we can listen to this beautiful airplane. Shall we? There's some separators coming on here, and we're going to double check our takeoff trim. That's good about right there. Might get beat up here today with the winds. Slow it down a little bit here. Oh, Gavin, I love this airplane. Love, love, love it. I think taxi's like a dream. I did no chasing. I don't chase QLCS systems anymore. It is windy. Illinois Air National Guard. Chad Smith Podcast, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Jurassic Park traffic, hello, hello. Yeah, Chase, you got it. Yeah, the last time I did a storm chasing vlog on QLCS, and I explained in there why I don't want to do them anymore. They're dangerous. And it feels like sometimes when you're out there, it's like, whenever in that particular one, the visibility was so bad on the front, I was like, you're never going to see anything.
60 Bravo, contact Springfield Tower 121.3.
All right, over to Springfield Tower 121.3, Caravan 60 Bravo. See ya. Springfield Tower, good afternoon. Caravan November 7460 Bravo, ready to go, runway 22.
November 7460 Bravo, Springfield Tower, wind 180 at 26, gust 39er, fly runway heading, runway 22, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22, clear for takeoff. Caravan 7460 Bravo. All right. Landing lights coming on, strobe on, taxi off. I idle. Close our window. This is going to be a very crazy takeoff. Winds are 18026, gusting to 39 right now. Right out of the south. All right. We ready to go flying? Let's do it. Let's actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and make sure our heading bugs are all set up. I didn't do a flight instrument check like an idiot. I need to track 228. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Oh, man, that wind is rolling us back in beta mode. All right, let's get out of here. Enough messing around. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. On up she goes. Look at that wind. Woof. Flaps coming in. 186 distance to track. Push that in.
November 7 for 6, 0 Bravo. Contact St. Louis departure. Have a good one.
Contact St. Louis departure. We'll see you next time. Caravan 7460 Bravo. St. Louis departure, good afternoon. Caravan November 7460 Bravo. 2,200, climbing 5,000, heading 220.
November 7 for 6, 0 Bravo, St. Louis departure. Radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000, altimeter 29er tree 1.
Climb and maintain 8,000, altimeter 29er 31, 60 Bravo. All right. Still doing good here on the climb out.
November 7 for 60, Bravo, St. Louis approach. Expect Bud Tree, runway 26 left.
Expect Bud 3, runway 26 left. Caravan 60 Bravo.
November 746, 0 Bravo. Turn left, heading 185.
Turn left, heading 185, 60 Bravo. 185. Autopilot on. Heading mode is good. It's giving us vectors for now. I'm okay with that. Pull our prop back a little bit. Turn our pitot heat on, just in case. Boy, I don't see the front. Do you? Where the hell is it? Starting to pick up something right here, but we might be able to actually see something on their weather here. Let's turn on connect weather. No, we can't do that. I don't really have any working Sirius XM weather, maybe. No, I don't think it works on this. Sadly, we have to go off of our actual weather radar here. But it is picking stuff up. It's just in the distance. It looks like we got a ways to go. I thought we would have been, you know, up on that squall line. Might advance time just a little bit. I think it was closer. All right, here, wasn't it? Let's see. Change it up a little bit. There's the line right there. Okay. I was about to say. It's a lot choppier up here. All right, we're climbing 8,000. We're looking good here on the climb. Still on just heading 185. It's kind of strange that they're not going to put us on direct to Bud yet. Thought they would.
November 7 for 6, 0 Bravo.
There it is.
Cleared direct Bud. Resume on navigation.
Clear direct Bud. Resume on navigation. Caravan 60 Bravo. Actually, let's go back. Cancel back. Can I just have a direct to? Let's just activate leg. And now we go to GPS nav. Yeah, the GTN, it's like, yeah, I mean, like, I was looking for a direct to button, but it's like activate leg, basically. It's kind of strange.
November 7460 Bravo. Contact Kansas City Center 127.275.
Contact Kansas City Center 127.275, 60 Bravo. See ya. Kansas City Center, Caravan November 7460 Bravo. 5,400 climbing, 8,000 direct bud.
November 7460 Bravo, Kansas City Center.
All right. So far, so good. Very windy on the climb out there. So I think we can get a nice vibe session here before it gets too crazy. At least I like to think we can. Let's do it. Yeah, Ape's got some interesting music. I will say that. Interesting music. All right, we're looking good here. You can see there's the line of storms right off our nose, right where we're going. And it goes out that direction there. So we will be picking up some stuff eventually. We're about to level off here at 8,000 feet. Range out to 80 on that, see if we can pick up anything out there. Not looking like it. All right, now we have reached 8,000 feet. We're at our cruise. Good for United. All right. Pull our power back just a little bit. Prop back a little bit. Get a little cold up here, 46. Put the bleed air on. Let's turn our actual heat on. Usually just turning the bleed air heat will instantly start warming it up. Usually. More prop mixture. You don't touch your mixture. That's your condition lever in a Caravan. You have low idle and high idle. You don't lean it out or anything. Thinking here, maybe we advance time a little bit more so that line gets a little closer to us. Let's do that. Oh God, that happened way too fast. Okay, so it is close. We just got to back it up a little bit. This is a little difficult to find sometimes, a good balance between it.
City Center, United 1273 Heavy, flight level 370.
It's like right on the edge here.
City Center, radar contact.
Is that right?
SkyWest 5064.
Now, I guess we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait for it.
Flight level 260.
But it's coming. We'll get there.
Fly present heading, climb and maintain flight level 260, SkyWest 5064.
He's getting impatient.
November 7460 Bravo. Contact Kansas City Center 124.3.
Well, this is a simulator, so we want to go as fast as we possibly can to get where we're going. But I mean, we can literally pull the prop back and go slower. But I mean, we weren't
November
destroying the engine.
Bravo. Contact Kansas City Center 124.3.
Not even close. Kansas City Center 124.3. Caravan November 7460 Bravo. Kansas City Center, Caravan November 7460 Bravo, 8,000 direct bud.
November 7460 Bravo, Kansas City Center. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Just try to balance our tanks. Yeah, the storms really started popping off suddenly. It was a whole squall line, but we just got to be patient and get to it, you know. Oh, we can see it already starting to pop up on the weather radar. So it's happening. The weather radar is working. Tilt it up a little bit too. So right now the storms are about 80 nautical miles off our nose. I guess it has to be nighttime technically in the sim for the backlighting to work. Panel lighting. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick. Enjoy the little vibe session. All right. Getting closer to the storms, ever so slightly. Barney with the Glock, what's up? How you doing? Let's say hello to some people after we got up here at Cruise. Wanted to say hello to Joke1L. Appreciate the 100 months. Just finished the My Winter Car first rally video. Hilarious. Glad to see their first rally happen. I know, right? Hulk Dogan, thank you very much for gifting 5 subscriptions on Twitch. Out. If you got one from Hulk, be sure to say thank you as always. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. I think I have my actual passenger views in this one. Yep, here's my passenger views. That'll make it interesting whenever the time comes for that.
Kansas City Center, United 1273 Heavy, flight level 370. United 1273 Heavy, Kansas City Center, copy.
I'm doing good, Jurassic Park traffic. Doing good. I appreciate it, Hulk. Yeah, it's good to be flying again. Barry Steezy, thank you very much for the subscription on Twitch. Welcome to the stream family. It's very nice of you. Oh yeah, we are flying into this thing, dude. This is going to be an interesting deal.
November 7460 Bravo. Contact Kansas City Center 127.7.
Contact Kansas City Center 127.7. 60 Bravo. Kansas City Center, good afternoon. Caravan November 7460 Bravo, 8,000 direct wise.
November 7460 Bravo, Kansas City Center, roger.
Tyler Manfred, thank you very much for the super chat. Probably going to sound dumb. Is there a difference between nautical miles and miles? And if so, what's the difference? I don't remember the actual difference, but there is a difference because aviation adopted maritime procedures, basically. That's where knots come from, you know, because ships would use knots. So airplanes use knots. Nautical miles, same thing. Is it 1.15 miles? I thought that was the conversion between knots and miles per hour. It might be both. Nautical miles might be 1.15 miles, and then 1.15 miles per hour for knots. That would make sense. I know it's close to that. Adam, thank you so much for the super chat on YouTube. I've been a very long time follower, man. Good work. Well, thank you very much, Adam. Adam Disselkamp 3344 there. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. There you go. Yeah, I thought it was the same. I didn't realize that nautical miles was the same conversion. 1.15. Really tempted by the black square Caravan. Looks really good. How you liking the hand? It's phenomenal. I mean, it's black square, so what do you expect? But, I mean, very good. The handling of this airplane is just beautiful. I love the beta taxiing with it. Being just on the actual axis, and you don't have to put it in reverse or anything. You just bring it back slightly and get into beta prop. That is really, really cool. But good to see you, Blackbird Controls. I've been absolutely loving my 730 or my tiller, my Boeing tiller. I've been using the hell out of it. Now that I got it all working in the basement on my PMDG setup or my Boeing setup I have down there, but all I had to do was just take the I just took the screwdriver and just tightened those screws, and it was perfectly fine. So I had no issues with that. Boy, there's the front right there, but boy, oh boy. Is it? It seems like it keeps getting rid of it, doesn't it? How is this possible? It's like it's like the storms get close and then it just disappears. But I can see the front, but it should be so much closer to us than it is, I guess. What's up, Honcho? I don't think I'm gonna be doing a lot of chasing this year.
Contact Kansas City Center on 124.3. Good day.
Thank you for the 45 months, brother.
November 7460 Bravo. Contact Kansas City Center 128.1.
Contact Kansas City Center 128.1. Caravan 60 Bravo. See ya. Kansas City Center, good afternoon. Caravan November 7460 Bravo, 8,000 direct flies. Correction,
November 7460 Bravo, Kansas City Center.
They didn't care. They knew what I was talking about. We're over wise right now. Going to Honcho, yeah, I have my reasons for like not wanting to do it so much this year. It's getting crazy out there. Getting crazy. Everything else is going well, man. We'll have to fly again. They have your controls working on 24 now, and there's a profile for the PMDG 737. Man, oh man, I don't get why this line is... It's so hard to get this just right, the history. because it's behind. So you go off of like the real time it happened, but then you back it up, you know? So it's tough. Currently right now we're doing indicated about 150 knots. But our ground speed is 123 with a headwind. So we're doing about 123 knots across the ground, but indicated 150. It seems like these storms just are we gonna get these storms? It's so weird how it just disappeared like that. But I've been noticing the sim has been doing this lately, where it's like you'll see like a front and then it just disappears. I'm trying to move it forward just a little bit. Look at the difference in the pressure there. Look at that. It just insta does it. Like, why does it do that? I want to make this. Oh my God, it's so annoying to deal with the 24-hour history. There, that looks a lot better. That looks like how it should. There you go. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. You just have to find that nice little spot. Look at that. There's regional. St. Louis Regional Airport. That's where I got my private pilot's license, right there at that airport. Isn't that cool? All right, we are in our turn, but yeah, you can see the whole front now. That looks so cool. Look at that view right there. That's a good one. Glad you enjoyed it, Harlan. I don't use Active Sky. Active Sky doesn't have a persistent like storm or like front, you know, like this does. It uses the METAR weather base, you know, information, and it builds it out that way, which is not realistic. It's just local. So it's like if you use Active Sky, you're going back to like how FSX and X-Plane does it. So this is what the front looked like right about when I went out to dinner. It really does look like a squall line, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what it looked like.
November 746, Bravo, after descent, cleared via Bud Tree, pilot's discretion descend and maintain 5,000, Spirit of St. Louis Airport landing runway, 26 left, altimeter, 29er28.
After descent, cleared via Bud 3, pilot's discretion descend and maintain 5,000, Spirit of St. Louis Airport landing runway 26 left, altimeter 29er28, 60 Bravo. 5,000 when we want.
November 7460 Bravo. Contact St. Louis, approach 126.5.
Contact St. Louis, approach 126.5, 60 Bravo. See ya. St. Louis approach, good afternoon. Caravan November 7460 Bravo. 7,800 descending 5,000 direct descent.
November 7460 Bravo, St. Louis approach, altimeter 29er28. Expect the visual approach, runway 26 left.
29er28, expect the visual approach, runway 26 left. 60 Bravo. All right, 26 left. Just gonna plug in the RNAV for it. Just load the approach.
November 1544 Charlie, turn left heading 315, intercept the 26 left localizer.
Turn left heading 315, intercept the 26 left localizer. November 1544 Charlie.
November 1544 Charlie, descend and maintain 1,500 feet.
Using Beyond ATC.
Descend and maintain 1,500 feet. November 1544 Charlie.
There's downtown St. Louis right there. So that is right whenever that line was just starting to impact them. Look at this. Spirit's out this way. We're landing right there. It's going to be real close. Real close. I don't know if we can beat the storm in or not.
1544 Charlie, airport is at your 10 o'clock, 5 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight.
Yeah, this is from today.
1544 Charlie.
This is right around 4 p.m.
November 1544 Charlie, cleared visual approach, runway 26 left.
Chad, appreciate the cheer. Thank you very much.
Visual approach 26 left. November 1544 Charlie.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and kill the music. We need to get into pilot mode.
1544 Charlie, contact Spirit Tower 124.75.
Because it's about to get crazy.
Contact Tower 124.75, November 1544 Charlie.
All right, we got those about balanced now. So now we can turn that tank back on. Just like a real Caravan, with the black square Caravan, the fuel imbalance happens because of the slosh in the tanks. So you need to, like the left one, we wanted to match it. So the right one, we just turned off the right one. So it was just using fuel from the left one. So it went down, and now they're about even. Holy crap. Let me brief this real fast. Spirit of St. Louis Airport. We got RNAV 26 left. I'll brief this with y'all real quick. 22-3, effective of 25th of January. We've got MSA for runway 26 left, 3,100 feet. We're going to go down to Chad at 4,000, and then we're going to hit the FAP right there at 2,100, and then 3 degrees down to runway 26 left. LPV decision height 662, 200. Put that in there. We'll put it radio 662. So let's do that now while we're thinking of it. 662. Let's put it about right there. That's fine. We've got Mouser lighting. Got VASI lights on the left-hand side. Missed approach procedures down. It's up to 3,000 direct to jobber and hold. And this is the circle to land with the local altimeter settings for 26 left. And the MDA is involved with that. Not really worried about that. We're going to try to get in. If we can't, we're going to escape to the north and find a hold position if we can. That's what we're doing there. And then taxi here, we're going to signature. So we're just going to go look at the 20-9, landing 26 left. We're going to exit Alpha 6, right turn on Alpha, left into the terminal there. Any questions? Okay, well, there's the storms, but it doesn't look, it looks a lot more scattered right here, right now. I think we might beat the storms in. It was looking a lot more menacing a second ago. Down at 5,000 now. We're going to come right over Lambert. This is Lambert International Airport right here. This is just like the real vectoring they do. coming into Spirit. So that's looking good. And our altitudes, we'd already talked about the altitudes, but they told us we were clear down to 5,000 initially, so we can't continue on down to 4,000 for Chad. So
St. Louis,
we'll see
November
what they give us.
497, Tango Zulu. Good afternoon. 12,700 with information Zulu.
Sometimes you can see the traffic around here.
Zulu, St. Louis approach, altimeter 2928. Expect the visual approach, runway 26 left.
Altimeter 2928. Expect the visual approach, runway 26 left. November 497, Tango Zulu.
Today we might be able to see airplanes taking off and landing down there, but we're pretty high up still for that to be the case. I don't know what's going on. Like it looked like a mean line, and then when you get closer to it, it just starts dissolving. You know? I don't know why it does that. And then if you move the time forward, it gets crazy. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
November 7460 Bravo. Lead Cardinal heading 245. Expect radar vectors for visual approach, runway 26 left.
Leave Cardinal VR heading 245. Expect radar vectors for visual approach, runway 26 left, 60 Bravo. All right, crossover Cardinal, then heading 245.
November 7460 Bravo, turn right, heading 230, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 230, vectors for the approach, 60 Bravo. 230, heading mode.
November 497 Tango Zulu, turn left, heading 080, vectors for the approach.
230.
Turn left, heading 080, November 497, Tango Zulu.
Right now we're on heading mode. Let's go to our proc page, and we're going to go ahead and activate it.
November 497 Tango Zulu.
There we go.
Descend, maintain 1,000 feet.
Descend, maintain 1,000 feet, November 497, Tango Zulu.
It's not loading the planes in down there. We're too high up. Although I can see the line right there. Like, it's clearly rain and clouds right along there. I think we're going to beat the storm in.
November 7460 Bravo, descend and maintain 4,000, altimeter 2928.
Instead of maintain 4,000, altimeter 2928, 60 Bravo.
November 7460 Bravo, airport is at your 1 o'clock, 14 miles. Report the field in sight.
4,000 down we go.
November 7460 Bravo, airport is at your 1 o'clock, 14 miles. Report the field in sight.
We got the field in sight, 60 Bravo.
November 7460 Bravo, cleared visual approach, runway 26 left.
Cleared visual approach, runway 26 left. November 7460 Bravo. All right, clear for the visual. Approach mode. Glide slope. Glide path is coming down ever so slightly here. Airport looks familiar. Yeah, it's like the whole storm died out the closer we got to it. What a shame. I'm still not, like, impressed how the sim handles bad weather. Like, it just dissolved. Look at this. It's completely gone. Obliterated. That makes no sense.
November 497 Tango Zulu, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, November 497 Tango.
That's why you got to do real world time no matter what in weather. The real weather works a lot better.
November 723 Sierra Papa. Good afternoon, 16,700. We have Zulu.
November 723 Sierra Papa, St. Louis approach. Good afternoon, altimeter 2928. Expect the visual approach runway 26 left.
Altimeter 2928. Expect the visual approach, runway 26 left, November 723 Sierra Papa.
November 723 Sierra Papa.
Look at that, it's a
Maintain
mess.
2,000 feet.
It just disappeared.
Descend, maintain 2,000 feet, November 723 Sierra Papa.
Why does it do that? What the hell? What the actual hell? And now it's all gone. The whole thing is gone now. What is causing that? I thought we were gonna have to actually pick through storms, you know, and have fun doing that. That was the whole idea. But nope. They just took our storms away from us. When you get closer, it dissolves. Yeah, I don't understand it. If I move it forward just a little bit, watch, it'll come back to us. See? There it is. That is more like what it should be. That's a lot more like it was today. It's not staying persistent. It's just like trying to just dissolve out every time. I don't know why it does that. What is it doing? Why are we losing the approach? Okay, we're losing that. My airplane. Oh boy, this is going to be an interesting one. We're actually going to be landing in this rain now. Get that prop forward. Oh yeah, it's gonna get interesting now. Try to re-intercept this thing manually. Are they gonna ever hand us off to the tower? What the hell are they doing? We're gonna be super busy when they do it to us. You watch. Way off now with that wind. Next notch flaps. Yeah, that wind is crazy right now. let's turn on to it. Gotta try to crab it about right there. I'm not sure what those winds are doing right now, what they're doing right now. We'll see.
November 7460 Bravo.
There it is.
Contact Spirit Tower 124.75.
Over to Spirit Tower. We'll see you next time. 7460 Bravo.
Negative Tower on 124.75.
Tower on 124.75. 60 Bravo. Dude, stop doing that shit when I'm in the... Terrible time to hand us off. Now we're too high. Jesus. Spirit Tower, November 7460 Bravo, runway 26 left. Oh my god, I can't see anything. We've lost the plot.
7460 Bravo.
We've lost the
Spirit
plot.
Tower, wind 180 at 15, gust 27. Runway 26 left, cleared to land.
Sync rig pull up.
Runway 26 left, clear to
Sync
land.
rig.
60 Bravo. Shut up. We're trying to land and they're just terrible timing. There we go. It's god awful to deal with. Those gusty winds. A little off still. Just a little bit. Right on it. That was some crazy wind we just dealt with there. What's throwing me off was the crab. Look at the crab we have to have at this thing. It's like 10 degrees to the left. But yeah, those updrafts and downdrafts were wild, dude. I think we flew through that cell. You can see it's red and yellow there. We definitely flew through a cell. That's what happens when you do that. All right, props forward. Clear land. Let's do it. Lose the visibility again. Draft. Nice to see you. A lot more forward
November
trim.
305. Romeo Sierra ready for departure. Runway 26 right.
500.
November 305. Romeo Sierra. Spirit Tower. Wind 180 at 15. Gust 27. RNAV to Cabot. Runway 26 right. Cleared for takeoff.
20. Yeah, gusting to 27.
Runway 26 right.
You can definitely tell.
Cabot, cleared for takeoff. November 305.
Keep
Romeo
it.
Sierra.
Those gusts are what gets you, man. It really just throws the plane around.
November 7460 Bravo. Exit next available taxiway. November 7460 Bravo, exit next available taxiway.
We have exited your runway, November 7460 Bravo. Take a chill pill. Jesus.
November 7460 Bravo, contact ground 121.7.
Contact ground 121.7, 60 Bravo. Spirit ground, hello. Caravan November 7460 Bravo, off of runway 26 left. Taxi to the ramp.
November 7460 Bravo.
Any ramp. 7460 Bravo. Ramp 19, taxi via Alpha 7460 Bravo. What the hell these guys want from us? You're shutting it down, you dummy. Ooh, rolling forward. Not good. Well, we made it down in one piece, didn't we? Barely. But we did. Thanks, appreciate it. What a weird spot they wanted us to park. Way off here in the corner. Didn't like that parking spot, but that's okay. Such is life. Open this up. Shocks are good. There's the little stairs there. I'm actually gonna move this plane. I don't like where it's at. I don't like how they did it. So we'll just use the good old slew command for this. It's the best way to do it. There, that makes more sense to me. It's where I would have parked it. Yeah, the clouds went poof and then unpoof. I don't understand why it does that, but I mean, yeah, I think somebody said it earlier that it draws around your plane. The weather problem is weird. If I had to guess, I think when you load in weather, it represents the region and tries to maintain the spawn conditions around your aircraft. Yeah, I think that's what it's doing, Blackbird. It's pushing any interesting weather out of the way. Yep, so our departure is going to be fun as we fly back to Springfield. Oh, hello. Because I wanted to fly into the front and then fly out of the front. And we're going to be doing that. This is something really cool you can do. You can spin your prop. Okay, so we hit escape and abandon the flight. Now we need to go back. So let me get that taken care of. Let's hop up in the airplane while we're doing that. Let's get our drone view out. So we can set that up. It'll look cool for you guys. Just looking at the inside while I'm filing this. Drone. Why are you moving around? Thank you. I was like, what is this thing doing? Oh yeah. Such a good looking plane. Ain't it? All right, let's see. New flight. 7460 Bravo. We're taking off back to Springfield. Enjoying the flight. All right, we got that.
ATC connected.
Okay. Let's get a battery card out here. Turn on power cart. There we go. Put it on the bus. Avionics 2. Let's get the weather.
Left, 26 right. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Spirit of St. Louis Airport information, Charlie, 212 Tree Zulu. Wind 180 at 15, gust 27. Visibility 10, ceiling 6000 broken. 7000 overcast. Temperature 19er. Dew point 12. Altimeter 2928. Landing runway 26 left. Departing runways 26 left, 26 right. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
Spirit clearance, good afternoon. Caravan November 7460 Bravo. IFR clearance to Springfield, and we have Charlie on board.
November 7460 Bravo, Spirit clearance, cleared to Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport. Radar vectors St. Louis, then as filed. Maintain 4000, expect 7000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.5, squawk 2104.
Clear to Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport, radar vectors St. Louis, then is filed. Maintain 4000, expect 7000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.5, squawk 2104. Caravan November 7460 Bravo. 4000.
November 7460 Bravo, readback correct. Contact ground 121.7 when ready for start or taxi.
Contact ground 121.7, ready to start or taxi. 60 Bravo. All right, we got a clearance. Let's get the airplane ready for departure. Close up the doors. Make sure that rudder lock is good. It's unlocked. Close up this. Maybe not. There's something we have to do here. There it goes. All right, chocks are away. Doors closed. We're good to go. Why don't we have a power card out there? We're supposed to have a power card. Do we not have one? We don't have one. Why? But why don't we have one? That's the question I have. Is it not available here? That's possible. Well, let's go ahead and just get this thing started up now that we're doing it. Set the generator. Alright, we're squawking 2104, 2104. Out. 4,000 on departure. This is fine here. And we're going to be tracking out of here 034, it looks like.
TOS system test okay.
034 is there. Okay, looking good. Spirit ground, Caravan November 7460 Bravo, ready to taxi IFR with Charlie.
November 7460 Bravo, runway 26 left taxi via Alpha.
Runway 26 left taxi via Alpha 60 Bravo. Okay. That's all set. Away we go. Ricky, thank you very much for the 6 months, man. Good evening to you. Monza 27, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. We're departing Spirit of St. Louis Airport up to Springfield, capital in Illinois, in the storms. No. I thought that was going to follow us. It doesn't.
November 7460 Bravo, contact Spirit Tower 124.75. Have a good one.
Contact Spirit Tower 124.75. We'll see you next time. 60 Bravo. Spirit Tower, Caravan November 7460 Bravo, ready to go, runway 26 left.
November 7460 Bravo, Spirit Tower, wind 180 at 0-15, gust 27, fly runway heading runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, 60 Bravo. Let's get on out of here, y'all. Big lightning strike right there off our nose. All right, let's go flying, y'all.
November 7460 Bravo, contact St. Louis departure.
Over to St. Louis departure. See you next time. 60 Bravo. Big updraft. St. Louis departure. Caravan November 7460 Bravo. 2,700 climbing 4,000 heading 260.
November 7460 Bravo. St. Louis departure, radar contact. Climb maintain 7,000, altimeter 29er28.
I maintain 7,000, altimeter 29er28, 60 Bravo.
November 7460 Bravo, turn right heading 035.
Turn right heading 035, 60 Bravo. $7,000.
St. Louis, November 6 for 657, 15,700 feet with information. Charlie.
November for 97 Tango Zulu, descend and maintain 2,100 feet.
Descend and maintain 2,100 feet. November for 97 Tango Zulu.
November for 97 Tango Zulu, turn right heading 200, intercept the 26 left localizer. Vectors for the approach.
Turn right heading 200, intercept the 26 left localizer. November for 97 Tango Zulu.
November 6 for 657, St. Louis approach, altimeter 29er28. Expect the visual approach. Runway 26 left.
Altimeter 29er28, expect the visual approach runway. 26 left, November 6 for 657.
6 for 657, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000, November 6 for 657.
November 7460 Bravo, request heading 060 for weather.
November for 97 Tango Zulu, airport is at your 2 o'clock 6 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, November for 97 Tango Zulu.
November for 97 Tango Zulu, cleared visual approach runway 26 left.
Cleared visual approach 26 left, November for 97 Tango Zulu.
November for 97 Tango Zulu, descend maintain 1500.
They're busy. They're not getting my request. We're just going to get rocked by this purple stuff right here.
Descend maintain 1500, altimeter 2937, November for 97 Tango Zulu.
November for 97 Tango Zulu, contact Spirit Tower 12 for .75.
Contact Tower 12 for .75, November for 97 Tango Zulu. See you.
November 7460 Bravo, cleared direct St. Louis. Resumo navigation.
Clear direct St. Louis, resumo navigation 60 Bravo. All right, well, we're going to do our own thing.
November 7460 Bravo, contact Kansas City Center 121.25.
Try to get around this cell right here. Kansas City Center 121.25, November 7460 Bravo. Kansas City Center, Caravan, November 7460 Bravo, 5,200, climbing 7,000, heading 060.
November 7460 Bravo, Kansas City Center, copy.
Turn a little bit more to get around this cell. I'm going to try to fly around it. Imagine being a passenger on this thing. Hey, Brad, what's up? We're flying around the purple right now. We're going to go out to this way and then around it the best we can. Purple is bad. We do not want to fly through the purple. Try to transfer a little bit more fuel over there. Why do we always hear United around here? Weird. That's a weird one. We're at our cruise. As high as we're going to get.
November 7460 Bravo. Contact Kansas City Center 128.1.
Contact Kansas City Center 128.1, November 7460 Bravo. Chilling, this is your kind of weather? Oh, yeah. Kansas City Center, hello. Caravan, November 7460 Bravo, 7000, heading 090.
November 7460 Bravo, Kansas City Center.
Yeah, we're on heading 090 for weather. Is that going to be okay with you guys?
November 7460 Bravo, Kansas City Center. Heading 090 is acceptable. Please maintain your current altitude and continue monitoring for any updates.
All right, we'll maintain our current altitude and continue monitoring for any updates. 60 Bravo. Thanks. All right, we are in the stuff right now. Oh boy, it is picking up too. Going again. November 7460 Bravo, request heading 050.
November 7460 Bravo, Roger, say fix name.
Let's see, they want us to go to a fix. I guess we can go direct to our fix then. Not sure why they won't take a heading, but okay. Let's go direct spinner if we can.
November 7460 Bravo, Roger, say fix name.
They don't give us a fix. Hold on. Don't know what this is about. November 7460 Bravo, cancel request. We'll just do it ourselves. I don't.
November 7460 Bravo, Roger, direct to request canceled.
We're just going to be able to fly back on our heading. We are testing the limits of what Beyond ATC can do, but they don't understand what weather deviations are yet. Bit past this right here. Once we have the purple gone, we're going to start getting back over to our track.
November 7460 Bravo, you're off course. Clear
Yeah, we're off course because we're...
Resume on navigation.
Clear direct lofty, resume on navigation, November 7460 Bravo. Go to lofty then. Nice to know you. Jackasses.
Kansas City Center, United 1955.
Yeah, we do have a direct button there. I see it now. Okay, we should be good to turn now.
Kansas City Center, Envoy 3924, flight level 264.
Envoy 3924, Kansas City Center, roger.
We're right on the edge of that. Ooh, we're going to be breaking out of some clouds here, it looks like. Got out of the rain, at least.
November 7460 Bravo. Contact Kansas City Center 127.7. Have a good afternoon.
Over to Kansas City Center 127.7. We'll see you next time. November 7460 Bravo. Kansas City Center, good afternoon. Caravan November 7460 Bravo 7000 direct lofty.
November 7460 Bravo, Kansas City Center, copy. November 7460 Bravo. Contact Kansas City Center 127.275.
Contact Kansas City Center 127.275. 60 Bravo. See you. Kansas City Center, good afternoon. Caravan November 7460 Bravo 7000 direct lofty.
November 7460 Bravo, Kansas City Center.
Spanish flies here.
SkyWest 5478. Good afternoon. Flight level 340.
SkyWest 5478, Kansas City Center.
I'm really concerned about this cell right here. We're gonna deviate again. They can bitch at us all they want. That's a mean looking cell right there on our nose.
November 7460 Bravo. Turn right, heading 025. Vectors for Abraham Lincoln Capital.
Turn right heading 025, vectors for Abraham, Lincoln Capital, 7460 Bravo. All right, we can get vectors 025, which is basically where we're at anyway, so.
SkyWest
Works for me.
5478, turn right, heading 045. Vectors for Chicago O'Hare.
That works out in our favor. We just have another cell we're coming up on here. Gonna get interesting.
SkyWest 50 for 78, turn right, heading 045, descend and maintain.
All right, ground speed 218 knots, not bad. AI ATC would send you through a tornado with no cares. Pretty much, Todd. Pretty much. Oh, look at that beautiful breakout happening here. That's that cell. Look at that cell right there on our left. That's why we did not fly into that. That's that one right there, that purple one. We have another one off our nose, though. Might have to get around that. We'll see. This one in front of us. Yeah, look at that cell right there. Not something you want to fly through. Beautiful.
November 7460 Bravo, turn left, heading 330.
Turn left heading 330, 746 Bravo. 330. Okay. Well, we should be fine on this heading. Be right on the outskirts of this storm here. Actually, no, I'm going to go with this heading. 360. I'm not flying into the storm. Trying to kill us here. Never gets old, all right? Beautiful.
SkyWest 5478, contact Chicago Center 135.6. Contact Chicago Center 135.6. SkyWest 50 for 78. November 7460 Bravo. Abraham Lincoln Capital landing runway 22.
Lincoln Capital landing runway 22, altimeter 2925, 746 Bravo.
November 7460 Bravo, contact St. Louis, approach 132.575. Have a good flight.
Contact St. Louis approach 132.575. We'll see you next time. 7460 Bravo. 22. LS 22. St. Louis approach. Good afternoon. Caravan November 7460 Bravo 7000 heading 360.
November 7460 Bravo, St. Louis approach, altimeter 2925, expect the visual approach, runway 22.
Expect the visual approach runway 22, altimeter 2925, 746 Bravo. We'll see about that.
November 7460 Bravo, turn right heading 040, vectors for the approach.
Turn right heading 040, vectors for the approach, 7460 Bravo. They really want us to fly through a storm, don't they? All right. Go ahead and we're on heading vectors now, so we're just going to go ahead and load the approach and activate it. There we go. And for the final approach fix for the ILS, we're going to be looking like, let's look at spinner. Oops. Need to look at the information. LS22 should be a 111.7. We have 111.7 in standby. Swap them. 111.7. 223 for the final approach course. So it's 22. 1, 2, 3. It's good enough there.
November 746,
Worry about this.
0 Bravo, descend maintain 3,000 feet, altimeter 2925.
Descend, maintain 3,000 feet, altimeter 2925, 7460 Bravo. 3,000. This is going to get rocked. This is going to get hairy right here. Might be able to squeeze through this hole right here to the left. Down to 3,000 feet. Still in the clear for right now. That storm's right over the airport right now. So we might be just fine. Tossed around a little bit. This is not AI music. This is Epidemic Sound Library. Birds of Prey by Bankston. Turn it down a little bit. We're going to turn it off actually because we're going to get into pilot mode here. Got to focus up. What's up, owls? How you doing? Airport's just off to our left here. There it is. Interesting vector they're giving us today. Fly over the airport, but there's the airport right there. We're landing on this one runway right there, runway 22. Very interesting vectors for hitting. I'm not sure about this one. Nav mode. What did I say it was? 223? Okay, now it's lined up with the
November
highway.
7460 Bravo, turn left heading 285, intercept the 22 localizer.
Turn left heading 285, intercept the 22 localizer, 7460 Bravo.
November 7460 Bravo, descend maintain 1900.
Descend maintain 1900, 7460 Bravo.
Negative, descend maintain 1900.
Descend maintain 1900, 7460 Bravo.
November 7460 Bravo, descend and maintain 1600.
How about you let me friggin' fly the airplane, you jackass? Descend and maintain 1600, 7460 Bravo.
Negative, descend and maintain 1600 feet.
Descend and maintain 1,600 feet. November 7460 Bravo. Jackass.
November 7460 Bravo, airport is at your 11 o'clock 5 miles. Report the field in sight.
We got the field in sight. 7460 Bravo.
November 7460 Bravo, cleared visual approach runway 22.
Cleared visual approach runway 22. 7460 Bravo. Yeah, he has an attitude. I don't know what his problem is.
November 7460 Bravo, contact Springfield Tower 121.3. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Springfield Tower 121.3. We'll see you next time. November 7460 Bravo. Terrible approach vectors, too. Springfield Tower, hello. Caravan, November 7460 Bravo. Visual 22.
November 7460 Bravo. Springfield Tower. Wind 180 at 19er. Gusts 32. Runway 22 clear to land.
Runway 22 clear to land. 60 Bravo. All right, 180 at 19, gust 32. It's going to be a gusty landing. Okay, next notch of flaps there. Prop forward. Time to land. Yeah, the handoff was friendly. That's true. All right, flaps are out. For landing. Got props forward. Landing lights are on. We're clear to land. Roll that forward a little bit more. There we go. My trim, they had it pitched so far back. It was crazy. Let me go ahead and turn that back on as well.
All aircraft be advised information Zulu now current, altimeter 2924.
2924.
500.
746. 0 Bravo, exit next available taxiway.
Oh, we'll make this one no problem. Don't you worry about it, buddy.
November 746. 0 Bravo, exit next available taxiway.
How about you piss off, buddy?
November 746. 0 Bravo, Springfield Tower.
Hey, Springfield Tower, we're flying the airplane all the way till we get to Alpha here, but we're off of your precious runway now. We're ready to switch over to ground, November 746, 0 Bravo.
November 746, 0 Bravo, contact ground 121.9er.
Contact ground 121.9er, November 7460 Bravo. If we can get a number, that'd be great. Said nothing to me. Springfield ground, Caravan November 7460 Bravo on Alpha off of runway 22, taxi to the GA ramp.
November 7460 Bravo, welcome to Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport. Safe parking or advise if need assignment.
Any ramp will do for 7460 Bravo.
November 7460 Bravo, ramp 18 Bravo, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha Golf.
Ramp 18 Bravo, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha Golf, November 7460 Bravo. We ended up having some cool flights, didn't we? Park right up here at this FBO. Oh, I see the guy out there for us. Okay, we'll park in there. Beautiful. That was awesome. How's it going? You wouldn't believe the ride we had on the way in. No Gangnam Style today, hey? Not good enough? Not good enough for Gangnam Style? Is that what you're saying? I get it. I do. Yep. Kilo Sierra Papa India. There's a Payware airport scenery for it. I love flying into this airport, so that's the reason why I got it. Shocks are down. Put that in. Yep, made it in just before that line hit this airport. Awesome airplane. Comes out on Tuesday if you want to get a hold of it. It will be our new baby for exploring the world. That's for certain. If you want to see the liveries and all that stuff and fly along. But definitely worth it. It's such a good one. Guess I was supposed to go over this way. I don't know why I was walking that way. Into Stellar Aviation. As GSX integration, yes. Good looking plane. Get a picture of the plane, shall we? There's my guy. I changed the look of him. He'll look a little more like me. Just a little bit. Beautiful pictures. It's a very photogenic airplane. Not bad at all. Stellar Aviation. Man, it is stellar too. Tog, I own the C-130, the Dirty 30. I've done a video on it before, but yeah, we'll fly it now that it's been released. Look at those. This line of storms moving through. Looks awesome. Very cool stuff indeed. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with me tonight. I do appreciate it. We had a lot of fun. Just doing some flying. You know, in the storms. If you are being impacted by the storms, be safe. Heed to the warnings. Y'all have a great evening. I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks to everybody for the love. All the memberships, all the raids we had there, all the gifted subscriptions and all that. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Have a great night. We'll be having a release party on Tuesday when this airplane releases. Group flight time. See ya.
Revised information Alpha now current, altimeter 2925.